So ndewo abụ m Kunet Ogachukwu Ohaya. Tata means today. Anyị nwere ime ihe a na-akpọ Igbo pronouns. So Igbo pronouns bụ ihe anyị nwere ime tata. Achọrọ m ka onye ọbụla gee ntị. I want everybody to listen while the class is going on. If you listen, you will learn a lot. So I need you to listen to me, okay? There will be time for you to ask questions. So I'm going to share a page with you. So we have something. Okay, so Tata, anyị nwere ihe a na-akpọ, if you make noise, I will take you out of the class. Do not unmute yourself. Don't do that, please. I don't want anybody to unmute. Okay, so today we're going to do Igbo pronouns. And Igbo pronouns is something you call Nnochi aha. Nnochi aha wu Igbo pronoun. So Igbo pronoun is called Nnochi aha. Okay, something that replaces another thing. That's what it's called. So Igbo pronouns, I would say pronouns is something that replaces nouns, okay? Pronouns replace nouns in a sentence. So you use it to replace a noun in a sentence. And Igbo pronouns do not reveal gender. Igbo pronouns do not reveal gender. So I need you to know that. And it means, what that means is that Igbo words or sentences, you use the same in Igbo words, okay? In Igbo words or in your sentences, you use the same pronoun to both males and females. So pay attention. So when I say that Igbo pronouns do not reveal gender, it means that in Igbo words or the sentence that you're writing, you use the same pronoun to both male and female. Okay, so I'll give you a few examples for you to understand what I'm saying. Okay, so we have something called possessive pronoun. And that possessive pronoun is something about you. It's something that has to do with you. 1 second, the light. So the possessive pronoun has something to do with you. Something about you, something you have, something that is your own, okay? So in English, we have possessive pronoun and you know what they are. And then we have in Igbo, possessive pronoun, that which is possessive one is onkem. It is mine, my mother, my father, my sister, my friend, my brother, you know, something like that. So something you own, my book, my pen, my bag, everything, mine. So that's what it has to do with you. It is mine. It's not yours. It is mine. So that that's what it represents. Okay. I think I have some people coming in. Okay, so in that possessive pronoun, onkem, that's why when you're making a sentence at the end of that word, you put M. If it's something possessive, something that has to do with you, something that you own, it's not another person. You want to say, this is mine. I keep stressing it because I want everybody to get it, please. I also have something for personal pronoun. Okay, we have personal pronoun before I get into all different types of them. So we have personal pronouns, and it reveals number, gender, and person, like first person, second person, and third person. So personal pronouns can be subject pronouns, object pronouns, or possessive pronouns. I want you to know that. So these are the personal pronouns, which is something, it has something to do with like personal pronouns, like when you say subject pronouns, object pronouns, and possessive pronouns. And we also have impersonal, interpersonal pronouns. This is infinite, okay? This is indefinite one. This is indefinite. And these pronouns do not refer to a specific object. It does not refer to any object or a person. Like example is like it, or someone, it or someone, so something like that. So when you say personal or interpersonal pronoun, so it is indefinite, something that is indefinite. So these pronouns do not refer to a specific object or a person. Okay, so we talk about the possessive pronoun, you know what it is, and all the pronouns. We also have, when you come talking about singular and plural. So when you are addressing something in a singular form or in a plural way, for the singular pronouns, dependent pronouns are usually limited to using the pronoun as a subject. Okay, so, but I'll give you an example of what I'm saying. And the independent pronouns are usually used, and it's just object when it comes to object. But now let's go to different examples. So now I have Igbo pronouns here. And these Igbo pronouns, these are what we have. We have n, and this n is mine, okay? And we have mu, which is emu, and you with a dot underneath it. So let me make it big because I want you all to see what I'm doing. To see what I'm doing, so we're going to make it big. So I'm sure everybody can see it. Okay, you all see what I'm doing here now. Okay, so my, it is my. Okay, mu. Pay attention. The sound is not the same thing as Nkem. So the M, you close your mouth to pronounce it. And then mu, me. Who did this? Oh, me. Okay. Mu. Oh, mu mereya. I am the one. I did it. Oh, mu. It is me. Oh, mu. It is me. Okay. Now, when you get to these are the list of Igbo pronouns we have that I'm going through. And this represents she, it, and he. When you say my sister, my brother, or my cat, you can refer to a cat, dog, it. Now you can say, okay, nwanne m nwanyị, meaning it is my sister. It is my sister. She's my sister. Okay, now, okay, when you say, okay, who did this? Nwanne m. When you say nwanne m, you didn't specify whether your nwanne means a sibling. Nwanne m, my sibling. Nwanne m, if you listen to me, that M is at the end. Nwanne m, my sibling. Nwanne m nwanyị, my sister. Nwanne m nwoke, my brother. Please do not unmute yourself again. Nwanne m nwoke, my brother. Do not unmute yourself. Last warning, or else I will take you out. Don't do that, please. I don't like interruption when I'm teaching because people are paying attention and you're distracting them. I don't want any more distraction. You mute yourself again, I'll take you out of the class. Nwanne nwoke, my brother. Nwoke there is differentiating, it's specific. But now the point I'm trying to make here is all. That all represent whether it's a male or female. Okay, so it's all. That all represents or replaces the he, she, and it. So you're going to apply it when it comes to Igbo language. We don't have anything like for you to address he or she or it separately. We have only one letter, and that is a. And that is when you want to make a sentence, my brother, and you want to replace it, the pronoun. Nwanne m nwoke. My mom means my mom. Papam. That can address whether it is he or she or it. Now, moving on. Now, when it comes to a, you see a here. See where I'm moving my mouse. When it comes to a, so we take it one after another. So when you say a, biara, it means you. And then ge means you are. Onkegi, it is your own. It is your brother. It is yours. It is okay, let's when you say ge and a, it's referring to one person. When I talk to you direct and I say Ijoma, Ibiara, it means Ijoma, did you come? Ijoma, Ibiara, it means Ijoma, did you come? That A is representing you. E is you. Neka, Ebiara. Neka, Ebiara means Neka, did you come? Okay, so you. And now GI, which is your. Okay, Ogi Kamnagwa. I am talking to you. You can also use it like you. I am talking to you. Ogi. Who did this? Then I pointed at you and said, you did it. And then you say, Ogi. Ogi. Now we're gonna move on here. We say here, yeah. Yeah. And this yeah is talking about when it's somebody, like looking at somebody, asking you a question. And then I said to you, Nana, who put this in here? Or whose book is this? And then Nana will say, okay, yeah, like trying to tell me it is for my sister. Okay, yeah, and then she's pointing at her because this is indirect. She's not talking directly to the person she's trying to tell me. Okay, who ate my food? It is Nena, and then you're pointing at Nena. So indirectly, you're talking about Nena, but you are not talking to Nena. You're talking to me. So I'm trying to explain it very well so that you don't get confused. When you are using the word ya, when you are using the word ya, ya mere ya, she did it. Okay. Remember when you're saying she, it is different from when you're saying her. That's the point I'm trying to explain. When you're saying she, it, he did it, you are using a. You're saying a, which is the O with a dot. When you are saying ya, it means her. It is hers. It is his. You see what I'm saying? His, hers, its. So I want you to know the difference when you're saying and ya. Ya is not and is not ya. Is when you are saying he, she, it. And please, I want you, while the lesson is going on, make a note. Whenever I'm saying something and you think that you're still confused, write it down. Always come to the class with a pen or pencil and paper or a notebook. Just designate one notebook for Igbo class. That way you don't have to lose your paper, because if you always come to class with a piece of paper, you write it today, the next week you come to class, you might lose it. You start looking for it. Get one notebook, write it Igbo beginner lessons, okay? And then every time you have class, come to class with that notebook. So write a date for each class, so that while the lesson is going on and you're confused, because you cannot ask me a question while I'm teaching. It will be after, when I open it up for everybody to ask questions. So write down any confusion or any question that you have. Then the time for question, you can ask me. All right. So I'm trying to say that the and the ya cannot mix together. Don't be confused. Is when you're trying to say she, he, it. She came. He didn't come. Ọ bịara. Ọ bịaghị. So you can use it. She, he, it. Na, ya. Ọ nke ya. It is hers. It is his. It is its. It is hers. So when you say her, I want you to know when you're making your sentence, you know what you're saying. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Unu niile. You can also say unu niile. Unu niile means you all. Even if you don't say niile, you know what you're saying when you say unu. When you're talking to a group of people. Okay, so I'm going to put, you can say unu niile, or you can say, just put niile in parentheses. No, I'm not gonna do that. Just unu niile or unu. When I'm looking at you guys now, and then I say, you all, this is a direct talk, direct, you're addressing group of people. And then you're looking at them. It is direct. It is not indirect. And that's the only time we say ono nile, or you can say ono. When you say, I'm talking to you all, I'm talking to you. When you're looking, you remember when you're looking at when you're saying like singular, don't get confused when it comes to singular and plural. When you're looking at someone, I'm looking at a prince, I'm looking at Okechukwu, just one person. I say, oh, prince, I mean you. And I can also say this, and that's singular. I can also say the same thing when I'm looking at a group of people and say, I'm talking to you. It means you all. So don't get confused. You can use it both singular and plural. So, but now, unu niile, you all, everyone, all of you, and that's plural. Okay? So, you all or you, it represents, unu means you all. And that's when you're doing a direct talk. Okay. Anyị, we, us, okay? Ours, our, okay? So when you're speaking on behalf of everyone, you're going to represent everybody, and you're speaking on behalf of all your friends, or all the class. In the class, somebody, you got up, Chinwe, you got up and said, Anyị amaghị ya. Anyị means we don't know it. Amaghị ya. We don't, amaghị means don't know. Anyị amaghị. And when you say anyị, now let me break it down. Anyị means we. Amaghị, don't know. Ya. Now remember when I say ya, we don't know it. So I need you to know what I'm saying. So when you say anyị, we, amaghị, don't know. Ya, ya means it. We don't know it. Okay. Oh, okay. You don't know. Why is it that you guys didn't come to the meeting today? Oh, we didn't know that we had a meeting today. Anyị amaghị na enwere ọgbakọ. Meeting means ọgbakọ. Ọgbakọ. Okay. So, but we are talking about anyị. Collectively, somebody is representing everyone. Anyị. Okay, kedu ka unu mere? When I ask that question, kedu ka unu mere? Remember, when I say unu, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you guys, everybody. And if somebody is going to answer on behalf of everybody, you don't tell me ademma. You have to say anyị dị mma. You're answering for everybody. Okay? All right, so that's an example. Now you say ha, ha, ha bịara. They, ha represents they, them, theirs. Ha bịara. They came. Ha ga-abịa. They will come. Ha abịaghị. They didn't come. Ha na-abịa. They are coming. It's something that is continuous, something that is happening. They are coming. They will come. Future. They will come. Ha ga-abịa. Ha bịara. They came. It's so something. So we do present, past tense and participle and future tense and continuous tense. So ha bịara. They came. All right. So now you know how to use all this. Please, please, please. These pronouns, they are very important to know. You don't know your pronouns, I don't know how you're going to start to make a sentence. And that's why I am stressing it so much, to make sure that you are getting it, to make sure that it's going to stick. You have a question, jot it down. You have your turn to ask me a question. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna spare like 15 minutes for you to ask questions today instead of 10 minutes. Okay. So now let me give you some examples here. And these are some of the examples that I have. He is going. If I don't want to say Obinna is going, Obinna is coming, I just use this pronoun. He is going. And remember, when I say he, I mean the male. But when you are using that or, it does not specify or represent he, she, it. Okay, he is the subject. I'm trying to break it down. He is the subject. So you would use the pronoun or for he. The sentence applies to when you are saying she, it. You also say that, okay? It's the subject. So you use the pronoun or for that, for he, she, it. Now, I did not tell him. I did not tell him. He is an object, so you use the pronoun ya. I want to make sure this example is very clear. I want to make it very, very. So listen. When you say, I did not tell him, he is an object here. So don't be confused, the subject and object. So you use the pronoun ya for him. I already said it several times up there before getting here. Now, here are the examples. When you say ge, biage, biage. When I'm looking at a Neka, or when I'm looking at a prince, I say prince, biage. When I look at Obina Onyeka, I say Onyeka, eba. Or maybe I'm talking to Onyeka on the phone, I say Onyeka, where are you? Eba. You are not here. E is you. You are not here. And when I say biara, did you come? It is a question. If you don't put the question mark when you say biara, now let me make it big. Make sure you're looking, you're paying attention. So I'm going to make it bigger than it is. Okay, so now I'm going to say, Nena Ibiara. Okay, so if you say Ibiara, and this Ibiara can go either way, but you have to specify if it's a question. A question is like ajuju. So you have to specify Ibiara. Or say, oh, my uncle, did you come? Oh, my aunt, did you come? You know, so Ibiara, like you see somebody. It's not, it's like it's in a question way. Like, or you stepped into your, maybe your living room, coming down from upstairs or from downstairs, and you stepped into the living room and say, oh, and you then surprisingly you see that, oh, your uncle is there, your aunt, or maybe your grandma, grandpa. Oh, grandma, did you come? You see, so it's just with excitement and you're so surprised. Also, nemoshie, ne oshie means grandma. Ne oshie, ebiara. Oh, did you come? You see, grandma, did you come? So it's a but then if it's not a question, it will go this way. Ebiara. Ebiara. Okay, but it's a question. Ebiara. You don't put the question mark, it sounded like Ebiara. It's like you came. That's what it is. It's not like, hey, Biara, did you come? Oh, you came. Okay. All right. Did you come? Ya, mere ya. Now, when you say here, ya mere ya, it means he, she, it, did it. So this is one of them we said it does not specify. It's not specific. It's not gender specific, okay? He, she, it. Ya mere ya. Okay, I turn around. Ihe dị m n'uche. Kedu onye mere ihe a? I say, ihe dị m n'uche. Who did this? And then ihe dị m n'uche turned around and pointed at his brother. Let's say Obinna. And the ihe dị m n'uche will say, ya mere ya. Telling me that another person did it. Obinna did it. Okay, so now we go to okay, here we say mine, 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 it's mine, mine, mine. It is my book. Or akwụkwọ. You can write it together when you're writing it, or you can separate it. You can give it space. It is correct either way. So don't worry about it. If you put in akwụkwọ, that possessive, that M is making it to be possessive. When you don't put M, it is purely akwụkwọ. Okay, so, but when you're making a sentence, for example, if you want to say, this is my bag, and then you didn't put the M, it's purely, this is a bag. Okay, but you have to make sure that what you're saying in English, that you're putting it down correctly in Igbo. So it is my bag. Or bag means apa. Apa. Apa means bag. Book means akwụkwọ. Akwụkwọ. Okay, so it is my book. Or akwụkwọ. Okay. And when you say mu, 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 I'm pronouncing it mu. That's not the way it's supposed to be pronounced. In Igbo, when we get to spelling and how to pronounce Igbo word, like a spell Igbo word, this mu is together. There are two letters, but two letters together, you cannot separate two of them. Mu, mu means me. It is me. Okay, say, are you talking to me? Ị na-agwa mụ? Ị na-agwa mụ? Are you talking to me? Ị na-agwa mụ? Pay attention, it's not ị na-agwa m. When you pronounce your mouth should be closed. When you say mu, you see the shape of my mouth. Mu, ị na-agwa mụ versus ị na-agwa m. Ị na-agwa m. Ị na-agwa m. It's not the sentence as ị na-agwa mụ. So It's supposed, the correct one is enagwamu. Okay, so it's not enagwam. Now, enagwamu, are you telling me? Or are you telling me that this is not right? Are you talking to me? You know, something like that. So pay attention when you are using it in a sentence. Oh yeah, oh and the yeah. He, she, it, him. So I think we have stressed it enough. She will eat food. She will eat food. Ọ ga-eri nri. Ọ ga means ọ ga-eri nri. She will eat food. He will eat food. Mama m ga-eri nri. Papa m ga-eri nri. It is ọ ga-eri nri. Nwanne papa m nwoke, my uncle, nwanne papa m nwanyị, my aunt ga-eri nri. All is going to represent all of them. Ọ ga-eri nri. That is the pronoun. Okay. Now, ha, they, them, theirs. Okay. They will come. Will they come? They will come. Now, will they come means ha ga-abịa, ha ọ ga-abịa. Okay, let me check it. Will they come? Ha or, that or. If you write the O and you forget, don't forget to punctuate it, because if you forget, it is not correct. Okay, so ha ọ ga-abịa, ha ọ ga-abịa, ha ọ ga-abịa. Okay, ha ga-abịa. Okay, they will come. They will come today. You can also say they will come. Ha ga-abịa. And when you say they will come today, today means ta or tata. Ha ga-abịa ta. Ha ga-abịa tata. All right, moving on. Uno. You all of you. Okay, all of you means uno. You all. Okay, so that's what it is. And where did you all go? Where did you all go? Ebee ka unu gara? You can say ebee ka unu gara or ebee ka unu niile gara. Ebee ka unu niile gara. Maọbụ. Every time I say maọbụ, I don't want anybody to ask me what's the meaning of maọbụ, because I always say it and always repeat myself. Maọbụ means or, the O and R. In Igbo is maọbụ. Okay, so know this word because I always use it. Okay, where did you all go? Ebe is where. Ka did. Uno, you all go means gara. Where did you all go? Where did you go? I went to my friend's house. Agara m n'ụlọ enyi m. Agara m n'ụlọ enyi m means I. That I is representing you. The question, somebody asked a question last time. How do you know when to use a and when to use e? The two letters, when you are making a sentence that apply to you, these are a and e. Agara m n'ụlọ enyi m. Agara m n'ụlọ nwanne papa m. I went to my uncle's house. I went to my friend's house. Okay. Ejere m. You can also use the e. Ejere m n'ụlọ enyi m. I went to my friend's house. Okay. Ejere m n'ụlọ enyi m. Enyi means friend. Agara m n'ụlọ ndị enyi m. Now, ndị enyi m, but that one will come. I don't want to jump the gun right now. When it comes to plural, you want to say to my friends. Okay, I was with my friends. Okay, okay. Ndị enyi m, that's how you refer to them. Ndị is covering that plural, because in Igbo, there's nothing like S to add S. When you say, I was with this, maybe this group, I was with the group of women, group of men. Men is ụmụ nwoke, ụmụ nwanyị, school children, ụmụ akwụkwọ. So ụmụ, ndị represents the plural when you're trying to say women, men, school children, we say children. So you use ụmụ. But now, when, I'm going to leave that one until we get to noun. Because when we get to noun, the vowels and noun phrases and harmonizing it with the verb, adverb, conjugating it, so you will understand. So I'll leave it right now. Okay, so where did you all go? Ebeka ono gara. You don't even have to say ono nile, because you are talking to that person. It is a direct talk. Okay, it is a direct talk. Assuming two of you left the house without telling your mom, a mom will call you on the phone screaming, Ebeko, no, you already know. She's talking about you and your friend, or probably a friend, or maybe a sibling. So, Ebeko no gara. She doesn't have to say, Onu ni gara. The only time you can say that, like I'm trying to say it, is you can also say, Onu ni le. It is not wrong. So I want you to know that ono or onu nile is right. If it is just a singular or maybe one person, you are the only one. Ebeka egara. I will not put that ono. The person asking you will not put ono, because it's only you. But whenever you hear that ono, it means plural. It is in a plural form. It is not singular. I cannot be asking one person question on the phone and say, I'm talking to only one person, and then I say, Onu nile, ebeka ono gara. No. If the question has to do with just one person, it means ebeka I gara. I, that's I with a dot. Ebeka I gara. It means, where did you go? Where did you go? Okay. Ebeka ino. Ebeka ino. No means where. Okay. Ebeka ino. Where are you? Where are you? And now pay attention when you make this sentence, okay? You. Where are you? Ebeka igara. The you is in the middle of the sentence compared to the English translation of it. Where did you go? Ebeka igara. So, but we're going to touch base on that later. Now, anyị, us. We, ours. We are here. Anyị nọ ebe a. Ikechukwu. Mama. You say, yes, mother. Ebee ka gị na ụmụnne gị nọ? Kedu ebe gị na ụmụnne gị nọ? You can say ebe or kedu ebe gị na ụmụnne gị nọ. Where are you and the rest of the people, your siblings? Anyị nọ ebe a. We are here. We are here. Who says this? It is ours. You're speaking on behalf of everybody. Ọ nke anyị. Ọ is it. Ours. It is ours. Okay? Ọ nke anyị. All right. I think I've said it enough. More examples like it is mine. Ọ nke m. He is my brother. Ọ nwanne m nwoke. Brother means that nwanne. You have to, when you say oh nwanne, you only said he or she is my sibling. Okay, you only said my sibling. You did not say he is my brother or she is my sister. Okay, so oh nwanne nwanyị. Nwanyị, the gender form nwanyị represents female. Nwoke represents male. So if you want to say something, unless if somebody is looking at two of you and the person is standing next to you, oh, who is that person that you came with? Oh, one name. Already the person knows it's a boy or a girl. Okay, so but on one name, okay. Oh, who ate these crackers? Oh, my brother ate it. My brother took it. On one name, okay. Or you say, oh, one name, or my sibling. So one name, okay, my brother. One name, wine, my sister. One name, my sibling. Okay. It is hers. Oh, nkeya. So we've said all this. So I put a lot of examples here. All of you, onunile, direct. And and you say mu, me. So I have examples here for you. But now I want to stress something here. I'm going to stress on something here. First person, mu. Okay. Second person, it's when you are saying you're talking to another person. First person is you. Second person is when you're talking about another person. Okay, but it depends on the vowel harmony and the verb. Okay, so everything depends on how you're channeling your sentence and what you're trying to say. So it depends on vowel harmony with vowel in verb. Okay, so it depends on the sentence, the content you have. The third person is he, she, it. She did it. She did it. She did that. Depends on the vowel harmony as well. Impersonal or interpersonal. It's like one or like it's one thing, or it says someone, somebody. Okay, so it depends on the vowel too. Then when you say, now let's use the word that letter A, biara, did you come? Ha biara, they came. So this, and then when we go to singular, independent pronoun, which is something that you cannot separate, you cannot divide. So it's singular. Then when you say the first person is a, or, and or is marble. Me or mine is mu, nkem, kemu. Second person, you. So all this, I will send it out, but if you have a question, ask me. So all these examples, just exactly what I already said. So something that I already said. And if you go over the lesson again, because I recorded it for you and you have access to the lesson. And once you go over the lesson again, don't just limit it to what you went through in the class. Just go to the lesson, listen to it again, and then read your notes. If I have a question, you can ask questions, and that's how you learn. Okay, so like the plural form, the way I put it here is talking to a group of people, direct, you, onunile. So these are all the things that I already said, but I just put them down to help you. And now when you come to interrogative pronoun, interrogative pronouns are when you're asking questions. Eba ajojo, it's like question. Eba ajojo, you're trying to interrogate person. But you did this. Tell me, why did you do this? Why do you have to come here? Who told you to come here? What is wrong with you? So you're trying to interrogate the person, asking so many questions. Okay, so it's an interrogative pronoun. It's like ajojo, eba ajojo is interrogative. What? Why? Who? When? How? How did this happen? Who told you? Why did you do it? Why are you calling me? What is it? So who are you? Who is doing that? Who did that? Who told, something like that. So now what means guinea? Nana, what? It's like guinea. So we all do it all the time. All right. Why? Makagene. So these are the vocabulary words that I want you to build, okay? Add it in your vocabulary list. Okay, so question is ajuju. What means guinea? Why? Makagene. Why will I do it? Tell me why I should do it. Makagene can get meya. Makagene. Who? Onye. Who are you? Onye ka ebo. Who are you? Onye ka ebo. Or you can say, who? Ọ bụ onye? Abuonye, somebody is knocking and say, Abuonye means who is that? Okay. When. Mgbe ole. When in Igbo means mgbe ole. Or you can switch it. Ole mgbe, depending on your dialect. Because some people, they speak differently. So your dialect, follow your dialect. But in Igbo class, is Central Igbo. You can say mgbe ole, ole mgbe. Ole mgbe, when. How? Kedu. Remember when you say, how are you? Ole kede. Ole. Some dialects will say ole. Now, which? Nke ole. Nke ole. Where? Ebe. Where is it? Kedu ebe ọ nọ? Ebe. Ebe. Gịnị na-eme? So I'll give you some examples here. Gịnị na-eme? What is happening? What is it? Gịnị bụ ihe ahụ? Gịnị bụ ihe ahụ? What is it? Gịnị bụ ihe ahụ? Okay. Gịnị bụ aha? Or gịnị bụ afa gị? What is your name? You all know this. You're supposed to know this. If you don't know how to say your name by now, please learn to do that. Aha m bụ Onyekachi. Aha m bụ Chinemerem. So you say your name. Learn to say your name. I know when somebody asks you, what's your name? You start looking at the person like this as if you haven't heard that word before. So don't do that. Onye na-akụ n'ụzọ. Who is knocking on the door? Ụzọ means door. Okay, so I'm going to stop here today. Now I'm going to open the floor for questions. So you have a question. This is how you're going to start. Aha m bụ. You say your name. Enwere m ajụjụ. Then you ask the question. Okay? Okay, the floor is open now. But if you are not asking question, do not talk. Do not unmute yourself. Chinemerem ngwa. Chinemerem weliri aka elu. Chinemerem nwigwe. Go ahead and ask your question. Say your name and ask the question. Chinemerem, you raise your hand. Okay, ngwa Chinemerem ngwa jụọ ajụjụ gị.
Yeah.
Chinemerem ị n'ebe ahụ?
So the pronouns that are
Chinemerem,
hello?
I can't hear you.
Hello?
I can hear you, Chinemerem.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you right now. Go ahead and ask your question. Chinemerem, jụọ ajụjụ gị. Okay, you know what, Chinemerem, go ahead and test your question to me. I will get back to you after class. I want to give everybody opportunity to ask questions. Onwere onye ọzọ nwere ajụjụ? Inwe ajụjụ welie aka gị elu, you can click on the annotation there. Click on it and raise your hand. I have a question. Chinemerem, test your question. Chinemerem, can you ask your question?
Yes.
Go ahead. Don't waste time.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, Chinemerem, ask your question.
Okay. Remember that. This is my question. Pronouns are ha, being, they, their, or that.
What's your question?
And I'm asking about the pronouns.
Okay, tell me, what about it? What do you want to know?
Oh, I just want to clarify. What does ya and o mean?
Okay, Chinemerem, ya is when you're trying to tell, like when I ask you something, Chinemerem, somebody ate my meat pie. Who did it? And you pointed at your brother and you tell me. Instead of saying Chinedu did it, you say ya. It's like pointing at somebody and say ya mere ya. It's like he did it. You see that? Ya mere ya.
Yeah.
Or you want to tell me this? I say, oh, Chinemerem, whose book is this? And you want to tell me it belongs to Nnamdi. And they say, Onke ya. It is his. It is his. So ya is representing his, hers, and its. And now all is when you're trying to say Nena, and then that or Obinna, or this cat or this dog. It's like he, she, it. Nabia, he is coming, or she is coming, or it is coming. So all is he, she, it. Ya is his, hers, and its. Okay.
Okay.
You got it? Okay, thank you, darling.
So if you were to say some,
go ahead. Go ahead, and Chinemerem.
oh, so if you were to say something like Obina is there, you would say something like,
I would say, if you want to say something like Obinna is there, I will say, I can say Obin, I can use your name Obinna, or but pronoun you can say Ono Ebahu. Ono Ebahu. You see that O is representing the Obinna. Obinna no Ebahu. But then you can say Ono Ebahu. Or your mom will say, where's Obinna? Say Ono Ebahu. It means he is there. That O is representing he, which is Obinna. Yes. All right. Now Adora Okoro ngwaju ajụjụ. Adora ịjụsịa ka o si ajụọ.
Yes, I fumble. Adokoro and where my juju.
Ngwaju ajụjụ.
In your example, ya mere ya. Why isn't it on mere ya?
Okay, so like you can use the ya mere ya. You see some people learning Igbo will say ya mere ya. So oh ya mere ya. Or you can say oh ya. You can say oh ya. You see that? You can say oh ya, but some people just cut it short. Ya mere ya. It is still okay. But when you're writing it grammatically, you have to put that oh ya. Or onke ya. You see that? Yeah, so you asked a good question. But the thing is that in Igbo words, Igbo sentences and Igbo language, sometimes just because people can speak Igbo doesn't mean they're saying it right. You see that? So it is pardonable because not everybody did Igbo language. So it is allowed. You can say ya mere ya. It's okay. You can say oh ya. Or you can say oh nke ya. It is hard. See that? So normally when you're referring to ya, it's supposed to be has, his, and it. So just understand that that's the only time you can use it. But do not think that just because people, they don't put it in a correct way, it doesn't mean that they're wrong. Just, I want you to know because you're taking the class. So you know the difference and the correct way to put it.
Dala.
Email. Okay, Kosi or Kamsi. Ngwa jụọ ajụjụ. Kosi jụchaa Chimdi. Gịnwa ga-ajụ. After Kosi, the next person is Chimdi. Kosi kwusie okwu ike. Speak up.
Kosi Okoli.
Ngwa jụọ ajụjụ Kosi.
What is...
You gotta speak up, Kosi. I want everybody to hear your question.
What is when in Igbo?
Okay. Were you in the class?
Yes, but I was going to write it down.
Okay, it's mgbe. Mgbe ole, or you can say ole mgbe. When means mgbe ole. When? Mgbe ole, or you can say ole mgbe. But it depends on how your parents say it, okay? So that's the dialect I want you to speak, but I want you to know this. Imeela. Ngwa Chimdi. Chimdi ejusia. Chimbu samma onora. You ask question. Chimdi ngwa.
Afu bu Chimdi. Afam bu Chimdi. Erum ajuju.
Enwerem. You have to put the M. Ajuju. Ngwa jụọ ajụjụ.
Interrogative pronouns, which one do you do
I
which?
can't hear you. Can you repeat your question?
For the interrogative pronouns, which ones do you say for when and why?
It doesn't matter, whichever one you use is okay. Why is makagene? It's not the same as when. When is different. When it's not the same as why. When is mwole, or you can say lembe. Why means makagene. Why? Makagene. So they're not the same. You got it? Okay, email. The next person I told to ask question. You ready? After you, then which
Yes.
which end again after this person you ask?
So
Oh, no. Okay, now listen. If you're staying too close to another person, or be with your sister or sibling, any of your siblings, you need to move away. Or two of you can use one device. You can't stay close. It's going to keep echoing. So you need to move away if you're using a different device, okay?
Okay.
Ngwa, go ahead.
My question is that the O and the U, how would you know how to punctuate it? Like, how to
Okay,
punctuate
now I need you to go over your alphabets. Okay, if you go over your alphabets and know your alphabets, you will know when to punctuate because the sound. Now, for example, the sound of O is O. The sound of the other one you punctuate is O. You see, they're not the same. So you should be able to know. O, O. So the sound, that's why you need to go over the alphabet. Go over the recorded one, okay? And hear the sound. Okay, one more person. Uchenna Ngene.
Imere Ajojo. How do you say?
How do you say what? How do you say
How did
what?
this happen? How did this happen in Igbo?
How did this happen? Kedu etu ihe a shiri mee? Kedu etu o shiri mee? This means ihe a. This means ihe a. Kedu etu ihe a siri mee? Kedu etu ihe a? Kedu means how. Etu di ihe a siri mee. Kedu etu ihe a siri mee means how did this happen? Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so now this is the end. If you have more questions, test me. But we're going to close the class with the Igbo song. Ndị nne na nna anyị na-arịọ unu sụba n'asụsụ Igbo ka asụsụ Igbo anyị ghara ịnwụ ịkwụ n'ibe anyị. Anyị na-arịọ unu sụba n'asụsụ Igbo ka asụsụ Igbo anyị ghara ịnwụ. Jisie n'ike, jisie n'ike, sobe Igbo ka asụsụ Igbo anyị ghara ịnwụ. Jisie n'ike, jisie n'ike, sobe Igbo ka asụsụ Igbo anyị ghara ịnwụ. Ngwa ndewonu ka ọ dị n'izu ọzọ. Okay, now let me say this. There will be no class next week because I have a family member is going to be ordained deacon.